Have you ever wondered how science and art, two seemingly different fields, intersect and create something extraordinary? The beauty of art lies in its limitless boundaries. It's a realm of expression and creativity, a space where imagination takes the reins. Science, on the other hand, is built on logic, reason, and evidence. It's an exploration into the known and the unknown, a journey of discovery and understanding. Yet when these two realms converge, the results are nothing short of extraordinary. At first glance, science and art might seem like strange bedfellows. Science is often seen as rigid, methodical, and exact, while art is viewed as free, expressive, and subjective. But if we delve deeper, we'll find that these two disciplines share a common thread: the pursuit of truth and understanding. Art, like science, is a journey of discovery. Artists, like scientists, explore, experiment, and innovate. They push boundaries, challenge norms, and create new ways of seeing the world. And just as scientists use their findings to further our understanding of the universe, artists use their creations to shed light on the human condition and our place in the cosmos. The intersection of art and science is where creativity meets research. It's where imagination fuels innovation. This cross-pollination of ideas and disciplines leads to outcomes that are as enlightening as they are captivating. It broadens our perspectives, challenges our assumptions, and enriches our understanding of the world. In this intersection, we find projects that defy categorization, that merge the aesthetic with the empirical, the expressive with the objective. These interdisciplinary collaborations open up new possibilities, sparking breakthroughs that have the potential to revolutionize both fields. The marriage of art and science is not just about creating beautiful objects or groundbreaking research. It's about fostering a dialogue, a conversation that transcends disciplinary boundaries and brings together different ways of knowing and seeing. As we venture into this fascinating realm, let's delve into some successful interdisciplinary projects that showcase this unique merge. Imagine the blend of biology and art. Intriguing, isn't it? Welcome to the world of BioArt. BioArt, an artistic practice that uses living tissues, bacteria, and life processes, is a fascinating intersection of creativity and science. It's a realm where artists don't just depict life, they use life itself as their medium, pushing the boundaries of what we understand as art. One of the most prominent examples of bioart is Eduardo Cac's GFP Bunny project. Cac, a pioneer in the bioart movement, worked with a team of French scientists to create a rabbit named Alba that glowed green under blue light. The rabbit's unique glow was due to the insertion of a gene from a jellyfish, a perfect example of how artists are using biotechnology to create living, breathing artworks. GFP Bunny was more than just a glowing rabbit. It was a statement on the ethical implications of genetic manipulation and a challenge to our notions of what constitutes nature and normalcy. Alba became a symbol, a living embodiment of the complex relationship between nature, science, and society. The impact of GFP Bunny was significant. It sparked debates about the ethical boundaries of biotechnology, led to conversations about the aesthetics of genetically modified organisms, and inspired other artists to explore the possibilities of bioart. It demonstrated that art is not confined to canvas and clay, but can extend into the realm of life itself. Bioart continues to evolve, with artists around the world experimenting with different life forms and biological processes. They're creating living sculptures, designing novel organisms, and even exploring the artistic potential of CRISPR, a revolutionary gene editing tool. But bioart is more than just art. It's a form of inquiry, a way of exploring and questioning our understanding of life and identity. It's a platform for initiating dialogues about the ethical and social implications of biotechnology. And it's a testament to the power of interdisciplinary collaborations, of what can be achieved when artists and scientists work together. BioArt, a vivid example of the amalgamation of science and art, challenges our notions of life and identity. Now consider this: transforming complex data into visually engaging art pieces. Sounds compelling, right? We live in an era of data explosion where we are constantly bombarded with information. But how much of this data really makes sense to us? The answer lies in data visualization, a process that takes raw, unrefined data and transforms it into a visual context that's both aesthetic and informative. Imagine a huge, complex set of genomic data. It's a labyrinth of numbers and scientific jargon that's mind-boggling for most of us. But what if we could transform it into a visually stunning piece of art that not only simplifies the complex data but also makes it engaging? That's exactly what Martin Kurzawinski, a Canadian bioinformatics scientist, did with his project Circos. Circos is a perfect example of how data visualization can turn complex scientific data into a visual masterpiece. The project transformed voluminous genomic data into circular, colorful diagrams, making the data not just accessible but visually captivating. It's like a visual symphony where each color, each line, each curve tells a story of its own. And it's not just about the aesthetic appeal. Data visualization projects like Circos help us understand complex data patterns and trends that might otherwise go unnoticed. They make the data more digestible, more comprehensible. It's like having a translator who can speak both the language of science and the language of art. But it's not just science that benefits from this. Artists, too, find a new medium to express their creativity. They can play with colors, shapes, and patterns to convey a message, to tell a story. It's a win-win situation where science meets art, complexity meets simplicity, and information meets aesthetics. So the next time you come across a beautiful chart or a colorful infographic, remember, it's not just art. It's data visualization, a beautiful marriage of science and art. Data visualization thus stands at the crossroads of science and art, making the complicated simple and the mundane beautiful. Let's shift our gaze to architecture, a discipline where science meets art in the most tangible way. Architecture stands as a remarkable testament to the confluence of science and art. It's where the laws of physics meet the realms of imagination, where the rigidity of calculation embraces the fluidity of creativity. Consider the principles of structural engineering, an applied science that ensures buildings don't crumble under their own weight or topple over in the wind. It's the science behind the stability, the reason our homes and cities stand firm. Now pair this with the artistic element of design, the visual appeal, the creative vision that transforms mere structures into symbols, landmarks, and monuments. Take, for instance, the Guggenheim Museum in New York City, a masterpiece created by the renowned architect Frank Lloyd Wright. This architectural marvel defies the traditional box-like design of buildings, featuring instead a spiraling, shell-like structure that is as much a work of art as the exhibits it houses. Wright ingeniously employed the principles of structural engineering to bring his radical design to life. He used reinforced concrete to create the museum's unique, continuous ramp that spirals upwards, resembling the shape of a nautilus shell. This not only provided a new kind of spatial experience for the visitors, but also challenged the norms of what a building could look like. The Guggenheim Museum is a testament to how architecture can push boundaries, combining scientific principles with artistic design to create structures that are both functional and visually striking. It's an enduring symbol of the potential inherent in the convergence of science and art. Such projects underscore the importance of interdisciplinary collaboration. They show us that science and art, far from being disparate fields, can complement each other beautifully, producing results that are greater than the sum of their parts. In architecture, we see a seamless blend of the practical and the aesthetic, the scientific and the artistic. As we come to the end of this exploration, let's reflect on the beauty of the art-science intersection. This nexus is not just an abstract concept, it's a tangible, dynamic intersection that has given us some truly incredible outcomes. The bioart we discussed is a testament to this. By merging biology and creativity, artists and scientists have brought to life creations that challenge our perceptions of life itself. These projects are not just visually stunning, they push the boundaries of what we understand about biology, and indeed about life itself. And then there's the realm of data visualization. In an age where we are inundated with information, the marriage of art and science in this field has allowed us to comprehend complex data sets in a way that's both aesthetically pleasing and informative. Data visualization, in essence, turns numbers into narratives, helping us make sense of the world around us. The confluence of art and science and architecture is nothing short of awe-inspiring. Buildings are not just structures. They are living, breathing entities that marry form and function, aesthetics and engineering. The science of architecture, fused with the art of design, has given us structures that are as breathtaking as they are practical. These are just some examples of how art and science can come together. The potential of such collaborations is vast and largely unexplored. When we combine the creativity and imagination of art with the precision and logic of science, we create a synergy that has the power to change the world. Art and science are not separate entities. They are two sides of the same coin, each enhancing the other. And when they come together, they can lead to innovation and change that we can barely imagine. As we've seen, when art and science converge, the potential for innovative and thought-provoking outcomes is truly limitless.